So we have our first roundup of information fresh from Blizzcon, and let's kick things off with a very quick look at what Sombra can do, shall we? Before I kick off with Sombra's stuff, can I just say, Blizzard, as awesome as she looks, as much as I'm probably going to be playing her when she comes out, I am so happy that ARG is over. You dragged that on too long. Please don't do that again. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, Sombra, she's an offense, which is interesting. Now, she has a machine pistol as her basic, left-click attack, which is pretty cool. She's a hacker, so obviously she has a hack ability. Stops opponents dead in their tracks, and can also render med packs useless, which is really interesting. We have something called Thermoptic Camo, which is basically a brief invisibility sort of cloak type thing, I guess, and she's going to be remaining invisible until she uses another ability or takes damage. Translocator is basically a teleportation device. She throws out a device into the field and then she can return to that device instantaneously. So let's say you're pushing forward into the enemy team, but you can teleport instantly back to a device that you placed when things start getting hairy, which actually sounds pretty interesting. And her ultimate sounds really, really cool. This actually sounds like a pretty nice counter to turrets and Zarya, and also Reinhardt's shields, which is an EMP, which uses, well, electromagnetic energy to disarm foes. It's basically a super hack and stops multiple people in an area of effect. Pretty interesting, I'm sure you will agree. So with that out of the way, let's move on to a couple of Diablo related pieces of news, as Blizzard is marking the 25th anniversary of the original Diablo by recreating it inside Diablo 3. This is going to be arriving in an upcoming patch for Diablo 3 called Darkening of Tristram, and will, quote, send you back into the depths of the cathedral. And that was from the mouth of Frank Pierce, Blizzard's Chief Development Officer. Darkening of Tristram will offer a dungeon 16 levels deep in which you'll face off against the 4 main bosses of Diablo. Now, this will also come with various visual filters to make it look all pixelated and grainy, and Pierce called it, quote, glorious retro vision, and character movement will also be locked to 8 directions. Now, this is available to all current characters, but Pierce did recommend trying it with a fresh character, and Darkening of Tristram will be available on the Diablo 3 public test realm next week. So, it seems like this is going to be a free update, and awesome! The original Diablo being recreated in Diablo 3. Sign me up! So, one last thing for Diablo 3, as Diablo 3 players are going to get access to a brand new character, a Necromancer, and this is going to be an update to the Reaper of Souls expansion next year. And apparently this has been something fans have been asking for since the game launched back in 2012, and the Necromancer will be inspired by Diablo 2's version of the character and, quote, takes advantage of everything Diablo 3 has to offer. Apparently it will come as part of a character pack, and there's more to come on that particular thing, as there's going to be a Diablo related panel during BlizzCon, which may have more details about the pack, but this is basically all we know at the time of recording. And let's finish things off with some Starcraft, shall we, as they have announced some new co-op missions and a co-op commander for Starcraft 2 during their keynote presentation, and the new co-op commander will be Alexei Stukov, the Vice Admiral of the UAD Expeditionary Fleet and the Infested Terran Captain. You guys will probably remember him from the campaign, he's pretty awesome. And we also have some information from Michael Morhaime that the third and final set of the Nova missions will be available to play on November the 22nd. And for those of you at BlizzCon, both Stukov and one of the new missions are actually playable at BlizzCon later on today. So, there you have it. That's, I would say, the juiciest stuff so far from BlizzCon. If there's anything more, of course, we'll keep you updated, so do remember to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. It does help out a great deal, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.